I would like to call the meeting of the Community Police Review Board to order on Tuesday, July 11th, 2023 at 5:30 p.m. Could you please call the roll?
Downing.
Here.
Jensen.
Here.
McConnell.
Here.
Meckes.
Here.
Remington.
Here.
Townsend.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I took the indirect off of here.
I'm just gonna actually.
He's been here for so long, I forgot.
Okay, the consent calendar. Just, may I say something about this?
Yeah.
I think, we vote on this, but the dates for the consent calendar are back
No,
on page
you
9.
don't need dates. The consent calendar includes the minutes of the meeting, and then if we had any other documents, it would be there. It has nothing to do with the dates of the meetings
No,
coming up.
I didn't mean that. I just meant when we go to vote, we're voting on something we haven't seen yet.
Oh, yes, you have. These are minutes from June of 2023. You should have reviewed them
Yeah.
before
And it came in
tonight's
the-
meeting.
And it came in the packet, right?
Yeah,
And that's the only thing. Okay.
yes.
I need a motion to adopt the consent calendar as
moved.
presented.
Second?
Okay. Except we weren't supposed to vote yet then.
We didn't vote,
Oh,
so now you're here. You just asked for a motion
oh, okay.
and a second, and now discussion, and then,
Okay. Is there any discussion regarding the consent calendar? All right. Is it the public?
the public's going to be on screen.
Okay. Does the public have any comments regarding the consent calendar?
It looks like. So, yeah.
Okay. Now I need you to call the roll again.
Jensen,
Yes.
McConnell,
Yes.
Meckes,
Yep.
Remington.
Yes.
Townsend,
Yes.
Downing.
Yes.
Okay, we are moving on to new business. Only the items on the agenda can be addressed. Staff has asked us to table this discussion until after the July 11th City Council vote.
So you haven't read the topic yet, so you want to read it.
Oh, okay. Meeting participation for City Board, Commission, and committee members.
And then read that, yeah.
And then staff has asked us to table this discussion until after the July 11th City Council vote.
And so the council obviously is tonight, and this is that topic that you had spoke about, about the members being able to attend a meeting via Zoom. They are actually addressing that tonight, and so Kelly asked that we wait until next month to talk about that again.
Is there any additional discussion?
I really should have just crossed that out, because there wouldn't be probably,
Okay.
because we're, so you can just go on down to,
Okay. We have a draft review board annual report for 2023. And I would like a motion to approve the annual report as presented or amended.
So moved.
Second?
Okay. You have to call the roll again.
well, you need to ask for board discussion.
Oh. Is there any discussion?
I still don't have any public.
Does the public have any comments regarding the consent calendar?
It's not the consent calendar. That's
A
okay.
draft.
The annual report draft. And there is no public, so.
No one has anything to comment about it. All right, could we have a roll call, please?
Yes. McConnell,
Yes.
Meckes,
Yes.
Remington.
Yes.
Townsend.
Yes.
Downing.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to old business. And again, we can only discuss the items listed here. Any new items must be added to the next meeting agenda as new business. The first topic is the public forum discussion. The community forum is scheduled for Tuesday, October 3rd at 5:30 p.m. in meeting room A at the library. We need to review the flyer for revisions, specifically to the line that reads, "Questions and comments to be addressed at the forum are due on the date." There was some confusion expressed during the community forum in April when a member of the audience thought the public was not allowed to speak about any items other than those that were mailed in.
So I guess my question was, I feel like that needs to be reworded somehow so that it's clear that,
Questions will be taken during the actual forum.
right, in
process.
addition to,
Questions could be submitted ahead of time at or at the forum.
Right.
Yeah.
there we go. Questions or comments to be addressed at the forum are due, okay.
Yeah, you could say to address at the forum may be submitted ahead of time at or. Yeah.
At the forum.
Yeah.
Or
And in the
Or
past-
during the forum, yes.
In the past, Melissa,
Yeah.
have they told the board not to respond at the forum or allowing them to respond?
At one point in time, it was right when Pat was first on the board. There was a discussion about that, and there was a point that they said, don't, just let people respond, don't talk about it. But then that changed pretty quickly. It was more confusion on our part. It was right, so that would have been,
It was before my time, so.
yeah, it was before, it was,
wasn't that long ago, but.
it's when Marion was still here, and, yeah. So,
So,
I would say, yeah, questions. So questions or comments to be addressed, or questions or comments can be presented in person at the forum or ahead of time by, and then you can put your due date in there still.
okay,
If they want to submit them in advance by such and such.
can be addressed at the forum or send in ahead, okay.
Okay, for you, so you have space to put the deadline.
Sent.
We don't have a time frame of the event.
5:30?
5:30 to,
I mean, in point.
I don't think we've done that before. We've always just kind of gone until it's over, and I don't think it's ever really been, even the year that we had all the extra attention because of the really, really huge case, I don't think it went much more than an hour.
yeah, I mean, I know we used to put a window on it, but a long time ago, but it never did any good because we always ended before that anyway.
And then you're stuck there because at that point you've told people, you know,
You've
so
told
somebody
people,
can,
So we would sit there and like
Look at
try
it.
to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, that people may or may not want to hear.
Okay, good point. Thank you.
So, like, hell.
Yeah, if we say it ends at 7, we're obligated to stay till 7, even if we're wrap up by 6.
Okay, do we, my cheat sheet says that we're supposed to set a date for when questions or comments are due.
No, that, no.
If they're submitted in advance so that you can get them
A cutoff
in the
date.
packet. So however many days ahead
Did
of
I
time
ask for
on
that
this.
on here?
I don't know what it says.
They were
No,
doing-
ask for it if there's any other discussion.
Oh, okay,
But the date would be,
the 17th or the 3rd.
Yeah, yeah, I can come up with the date part, that's.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, no public, except for Chief. Does anyone who's zooming in have a question?
There's nobody on Zoom right now.
0.
Okay. All right. The next topic is Iowa City Police Department core values. And we're asking you to share what your concern was.
Well, Orville, you had said you wanted to add an item to the core value list that includes community partnership with the police department. Do you remember that?
Well, we have community service and partnership. I get what you're saying, but this is our core values. I can't tell the community what to do towards us. We would hope to foster those partnerships with the community with, I think we've got it as number 5 on this one, but I don't feel comfortable telling the community what they have to do for us. This is what we're going to provide to the community. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But I appreciate what you're saying, and I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, and I wasn't directing mine more toward core values. I'm just, looking at it in terms of general, here in our city, we have an excellent police force, we have a cooperative community. We've kind of got a good thing going, but it's just kind of happening. And I was just thinking, if we take a look at it and look at some things that can be changed to make it better, then we can improve the situation. It's sort of like planting seeds.
That's one of the main missions of our community services department, community outreach, to try to build those relationships. I mean, that's a tenet of community-based policing. So I don't think it's happening by accident, but it takes constant effort, and we do keep working.
Yeah, I think a good example is years ago, I did a ride-along, and it was so educational. Just that hour or so, riding with the officer. It was extremely educational, but that's something that not too many cities give citizens that opportunity. So that's just something we put in place that's very advantageous, and I'm just saying, can we take a look at expanding on that whenever possible?
Sure.
Okay, and we're going to receive the information cards for the board's review.
That was in your packet.
I talked about that a little bit. We put down, it was a draft, and I'm glad we did. This isn't the final copy. I'm sorry it's taking so long, but if you could just follow along on it. So the first page is 4 copies of what the front page would look like, and if it wasn't obvious, and the second page is 4 copies of what the back page. That's how we would get the print. So on the first page, I think we would likely change where it says frequently used numbers. We just add where it says ICPD dispatch, we just put non-emergency. We would take out United Way from the first page and bring all those other ones up, including on the second page was Johnson County Jail. So those all kind of make sense. They're all police-related or county-related numbers. And then we would move United Way to the second page, and instead of using frequently used numbers as the heading for the second page, the first group would be victim resources, and that would include, instead of Johnson County Jail, the first line would be United Way, then DVIP, we would move that number over. See how the number's directly under DVIP? It just looks a little wonky. We'd move that over, and then it would still have our VAP and Iowa Legal Aid. And then mental health services, we had this, you guys had the suggestion to highlight that, and I think that was important. And we may end up moving the mental health services to the top of the second page and victim resources under that, but either way, those are the changes we'll likely make. And then the last line of it says for a detailed list of victim services. We'll probably change that to victim resources, visit, and then it has the website which says victim resources, just so the language is all the same. I apologize for giving you a kind of a wonky copy here, but we're trying to get this right because we're going to print a bunch of them. But if there's a mistake and we decide maybe after a period of time that there's some glaring omission that we're constantly telling people about, we can always adjust. So just kind of asking for I know I kind of ran through that quickly, but if anyone sees anything or anything that I said that they would have an issue with.
I like the rearrangement because on the second page, when you look at frequently used numbers, and the first thing you see is the jail, and then right below there are resources. I think it flows better.
Yep. Good.
So,
Yep.
very much.
So we get another draft of it?
I think we'll just go with it unless you guys want to wait for another draft. And that's fine. We can have it at the next meeting, or if with your guys' approval, I think we'll just kind of go with the revisions that I've listed.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's good.
reasonable.
Yeah.
I'll stick it in the next meeting though, just the same, so you guys can see what the absolute final product looks like.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I have a stash so I can keep it in the office?
Do you need a stash, Dave?
Yeah, not that kind.
I've been happy to see the last several times I've been in there that our flyers have been there.
Once you guys find out, you've got a little more business, so. Yeah, so it's working.
Okay. Is there any more discussion?
Kind of backwards on it, but that's all right. We need a motion in a
I
second.
need a motion to adopt the information cards as presented.
So moved.
Second.
Need the roll call?
Yep.
Wait, we're adopting them even though he said they're not finalized yet? Wouldn't we just table that until they're
I think you
finalized?
just,
Well,
I was asking if you'd adopt them as amended.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
that was good. But wait, hold on, because then after you do the motion and the second, then you do board discussion, and I put a note down there.
Okay,
And that was,
Amanda. We're asking you to share the topic of adding the expectation.
Oh. Yeah, so yeah, I had asked previously if it would be put into policy that they would be expected to hand those cards out anytime there's an incident with the public. An officer listed had seemed agreeable to that, so.
Yep.
okay. So I guess we already,
Yeah, well, we gotta find the appropriate policy where that needs to be. Yeah.
Because I know, yeah, we'd have the thing with when it was just the business cards. So often they wouldn't even have them
Yep.
on them. So
so
I think that's gonna be good economically
you've already
too.
done this, so
Yeah.
just go to the,
yeah, probably cheaper to print on
Absolutely.
regular paper than.
And you won't be handing
Card
out.
stock.
don't even worry about that either, there's nobody there.
Okay.
So we do need to do a roll call though, like you
okay.
said, so. I don't know if I did this right. Meckus,
Yes.
Remington,
Yes.
Townsend,
Yes.
Downing,
yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
McConnell.
Yes. Okay. Do we have members of the public on right now?
We do not.
Is that no?
That's a no.
All right. So next is board information. Does anyone have any new business items for the August agenda? There are no discussion of the items will be discussed at this time.
So do you want me to bring that up? Oh, I was watching
Well,
while you were holding in your hand.
Oh, no, I was gonna, I guess I can do that under staff. It doesn't, you can, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Bring it up. Well, but this is only where new business is. We can, you're
Yeah,
only giving me,
that's true.
so, but
So where do
this,
you want to put it?
well, it would go on next
On the next, yeah.
month's new business.
So Mandy and I did submit a draft to Tammy, but it missed the notes, the meeting agenda that was sent out. So I'd like to ask that to be added to the, what month is this? The August meeting. I tell you, it's been a long day.
Could you explain that again?
Next month. Short version, next month.
I somehow feel like it's been a very long month, yet I don't know how we're already back at the table again. Long and fast somehow.
So Kelly told me I could go ahead and pass these out as a late handout, but then I'll probably include them in your packet as well. So you don't need to look at them right now. What am I doing? I'll just get that
I
to you.
have something for the September meeting, since I won't be here in August.
What is that? I don't. Oh, what is that?
I'd like us to discuss not just what the police officer doing wrong in a complaint, but I've seen several different times where I felt the police officer was doing a really good job and had been peripheral.
I think we can always put that in the comments on any level.
We talked on the phone about that. And remember, because you wanted it on new business this month, and then after talking with Kelly, she said that's just something that you would discuss in general, that it didn't need to be on new business.
Okay, it doesn't need to be on the agenda, we'll discuss it.
There's any time we're doing a complaint, if you see something that you want to shout out or commend, you can just bring that to the table. We can do that in the comments.
That's what. And we can talk about it. Okay, so now we're to the staff.
Okay, I'd like you to look at the tentative meeting schedule and future agendas to review for conflict or approval.
Okay, and I think you said you're going to be gone in
I'll be gone.
August.
I think Saul said with it, so.
Saul, did you say you were also going to be absent in August? So I guess
What's the date in August?
8th.
Oh, that's our meeting in the library, right?
No, that is.
That's October 3rd.
Oh, okay. Yep, perfect. 8th's fine for me. Yep.
We do just have to make sure that everyone is here, because now we don't have Stuart on the commission anymore. So we have to have 4 to be a quorum, and there's going to be 2 of you gone. And so we have to make sure that 4 are able to be here, or we have to reschedule a meeting.
Would it be safer to just cancel the meeting until September, just in case?
I'll be.
Seems like they allow.
August? Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll be here. Unless, barring emergencies.
I mean, you can make a motion to that. I don't know how that
Well,
is discussion.
if we can have a forum, it'll probably be better to just stay on schedule. and have a
Right,
meeting.
right.
Quorum.
A quorum, yeah, I think. I mean, what we'll do is if one of us gets sick or can't make it, then we'll just reschedule because we can't do it anyway. Ain't that how it works?
So how does a referral get made to replace Stuart?
I was just going to say, I haven't seen that posted yet. When is that going to post?
It will after tonight.
Okay.
They have to announce it at the council meeting.
Okay.
So it'll go
Wondered
up
if that
tomorrow.
was-
Yeah. You want to make a referral for somebody, or what?
No,
Oh. You said, how do I make a referral for
No, I was just,
And she's asking some questions.
Okay, you were just wondering how you referred to.
how you
Gotcha,
refer,
gotcha.
how he would be replaced.
Yes. So the council will announce it tonight. That then opens it up, and then it will be posted. I mean, both on here and on the websites, and then people apply online.
Do we need another roll call when there's no there is no conflict?
Terry, you're going to be gone in September, you said?
No, August.
August, okay. Sorry, I missed that. I knew you said you were going to miss a meeting, but I couldn't remember which one it was. Okay.
Okay, I need a motion to move into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
I'll vote.
All in favor?
Oh. Okay. All those in favor, say, raise your hand.
Aye.
All those opposed? Nobody. Okay, we have returned to regular session at
6:18.
6:18, okay. Again, I need a motion to set the level of review for complaint 2302 at 887B1.
A?
A.
What? Oh, 1A.
A.
Okay. There's a question mark there.
So
Because you did that in executive.
Okay,
Yeah.
I must be tired.
It's okay. So,
Okay,
I'm gonna be
so,
here.
well, who seconded?
Who's second? I moved. Who's
You did.
second? So you
Move
Okay,
to
there's a
set the
motion on
level
the
of
floor.
review.
Could, I would like to be here for that, and so,
We have to, okay, well, first of all, let's get you're still setting, sorry. Melissa made a motion to set the level of review to 887B1A. So we need a second there first. So who's second setting that level of
That's the
review?
level of review we already agreed to.
for what date?
Well, that's.
No date.
It's not the
Oh,
date
no
for the
date.
incident.
Just for the
complaint.
level of review.
For the complaint, okay, okay.
We just have to publicly redo the votes we did in closed
Got it,
session.
thanks.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. So, okay, so now I need a second.
Second.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
pulling teeth.
I thought there was something else. Jensen,
Yes.
Meckus,
Yes.
I skipped McConnell,
Yes.
Remington,
Yes.
Townsend,
Yes.
Downing.
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Oh, staff, do you have any information?
Well, no, I was just going, because I think what you're saying is you wanted to be here for the final report revision. The problem with that is it is due in August,
Okay,
so we have to meet that deadline.
thanks. Yeah.
All right.
Can I ask this question for Saul?
Yeah, you have to go through the chair in order to ask
You have to
that
go through,
question.
okay, so can, it would come out in the packet, the confidential packet, correct? The written response. And if Saul's not going to be here, but he had questions about it, can he submit those for the agenda, for then the agenda? He's not going to be here, but he has a question or a comment or.
Or he could just work with Jerry on the
Yeah.
report to
Okay.
begin with.
That's what he said, I thought.
Or
He stood me
Well,
up
but
at the nominating meeting, so.
If he were to work with her, though, and then you meet next month and you decide to make changes, that might be a change that he wouldn't agree with.
okay, I got it.
You know?
I got it. I know what we can do.
Okay, you got it figured out?
Yep.
You think you have a plan?
We're good.
All right.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, tough luck.
I need a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second. Sorry.
This attack.
Long day?
Can I have a second?
Very long day.
Oracle seconded.
Oh, okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Don't say.
All right.